Hello, I'm Bonnie Berk. Welcome to the Motherwell Yoga video for expectant moms. This video will help you feel strong, stretched, and centered throughout your pregnancy, prepare you for the childbirth experience, help you to shape up quickly after delivery, and bond with your baby in the most satisfying ways possible. I recommend that before you use this video, you watch the entire video first. Make sure you have plenty of space and read the safety guidelines. If you're uncomfortable using the fitness ball, please feel free to use a sturdy stool. Most importantly, consult with your obstetrical healthcare provider prior to using this video. With me on the video to help demonstrate the exercises are Michelle, she's in her second trimester, and Megan, she's in her third trimester. They will show you how to modify the yoga poses according to where you are in your pregnancy, as well as your individual comfort and tolerance level. So be sure to listen to your body. Namaste is a Sanskrit greeting, which means that the spirit in me honors the spirit in you. Best wishes for a happy and healthy pregnancy. Namaste. Now make sure that you're comfortably sitting on the balls. Your knees should be either in line with your hips or a little bit below. Both feet are flat on the floor, and make sure that your weight is equally distributed between both legs. Now sit up nice and straight, lifting up through the spine. Push the shoulders down, tuck the chin in, and close your eyes for a moment and just find your breath. Now, you're supposed to breathe in and out through your nose if possible. If that's difficult for you, certainly breathe however you're comfortable through your mouth. Place your hands on your abdomen so that as you inhale the next time, feel your belly expand. And as you relax and you exhale, your belly will fall. So take a few moments. As you continue to breathe deeply, keep lifting up through the spine, shoulders pressed down, chin tucked in. Now you can either keep your hand on your abdomen or place them on your thighs. And I want you to imagine that your torso is a water pitcher. Think about as you inhale, filling the water pitcher from the bottom and slowly rising to the top. As you exhale, emptying the top first and then going all the way down to the bottom. So close your eyes and take a couple of nice deep breaths. Now, the next time you exhale, just gently take your head and bring your chin towards your chest. And when you inhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder and breathe into the left side of your neck. The next time you exhale, let the head come forward again and breathe into the back of your neck. And the next time you inhale, take the left ear over to the left shoulder. Keep lifting up through the spine, letting that right shoulder relax, breathing into the right side of your neck. And then exhaling, let your head roll forward again. And then the next time you inhale, bring the head back up. Now I want you to imagine that there's an elastic band from the top of your head to your pelvis. And then there's another elastic band from the top of your head to the base of your spine. As you exhale, imagine the elastic band pulling you forward. And as you inhale, imagine the elastic band behind you pulling you up. So you can keep your eyes opened or closed, whichever you prefer. Take a deep breath and start to come forward. And this time, not only rolling the head forward, but also the shoulders and the upper back. And when you inhale, imagine the elastic band behind you pulling you up so that your shoulders and head should be the last to come up. And just continue doing that a couple of times. And the next time you come up, stay there. Continue to stretch up through the spine. Shoulders pressed down, chin tucked in. Now take a deep breath, and as you inhale, bring the shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, push them down. And one more time, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Now bring your palms together at heart center. Hook your thumbs and stretch the arms up above the crown of the head, feeling a nice stretch from the hips to your fingertips. Keep your right arm up and let the left arm come down right by your side. Bend the elbow and bring the hand to the middle of your back. Now take your left hand and see if you can work that up toward the right hand and see if you can grab the fingers. If you can't, that's okay. You can use a belt or a tie or a sock, and Megan will be demonstrating that for you. Now take a deep breath and stretch the arms up and out to the sides, folding the left over the right, walking your fingers behind the back. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, let the head come forward and roll through the upper spine. Take some deep breaths into the space between your shoulder blades. Now using your bottom arm, start to lift up your arms, crossing in front of the face, bringing the arms up above the crown of the head again. Hook the thumbs, tuck the chin in, and reach up. Now keep your left arm up as you bring the right arm down. Bend the left elbow, finding the middle of your back, and then bring the right arm up to meet your fingers behind you. And take some nice deep breaths. And then stretch the arms out to the sides, feeling a stretch from fingertip to fingertip. And then fold your arms with the right over the left, walking the hands behind your back. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, let the head come forward and roll through the upper spine. And breathe some space between your shoulder blades. And then using that bottom arm, pressing on the top arm, unfolding the arms in front of your face, lifting the arms up. Take a nice deep breath, open the palms outward and circle the arms behind you. See if you can interlace your fingers, and if you can't, just grab one of your wrists, straighten the elbows and pull back on the shoulders, tuck your chin in. And then bring the arms back to your thighs and take a breath. Now start to slowly rotate your hips on the balls, slowly moving in one direction, loosening up any tension you might have in your hips. And then in the other direction. And then come back to center. Bring your palms together in front of heart center. And just start to shift your weight from side to side. Now shift over to the right side and see if you can lift that left leg up. Think about lifting up through the spine, shoulders are pressed down, chin is tucked in. And then step to the left and see if you can lift your right leg. And step to the right, and this time you can either just lift your leg or see if you can bring that leg straight. And then bend the left leg, shifting to the left. Either just lift the foot off the floor or straighten the leg. You can also rest the leg down on the floor as Megan is showing you. And then bend the right knee, take a breath. Now the next time you inhale, stretch the arms above the crown of the head, stretching into the hands and fingertips, open the arms out to the sides. Feel a stretch from fingertip to fingertip. And as you inhale, start to turn the body to the right. Think about pulling back with your right arm and pulling forward with the left. And come back to center. Turn the palms up. Bring them together above the crown of the head. And back to heart center. Take a breath. Next time you inhale, stretch the arms up again above the crown of the head. Open up the arms at shoulder level. And as you inhale, turning the torso to the left. Feel the right arm pull you forward, left arm pull you back. And then come back to center. Turn the palms up, bringing the hands together above the crown of the head. And then back to heart center and take a breath. Now shift your weight onto your right foot and see if you can lift that left leg again and straighten it in front of you. Keep lifting up through the torso. Straighten the arms above the crown of the head and open them to the sides. And the next time you inhale, turn the torso to the right. And then back to center. Turn the palms up and bring them together above the crown of the head. And as you bend the elbows, bend the knee and take a breath. Now shift your weight onto the left foot, lift the knee, and then see if you can extend the leg in front of you to balance on the ball. Stretch the arms up above the crown of the head. Open the arms out to the sides. And as you inhale, turning to the left. And then come back to center. Turn the palms up, bringing the hands back above the crown, bending the elbow and knees, and take a breath. Now take your arms out to the sides and spread your legs so that your right knee is facing to the right and your left leg is extended. Try and get that left little toe on the floor. Make sure that the knee is in line with the toes. Keep lifting up through the spine, and as you inhale, reach that right arm over to the right. And you can either bring the arm down on the thigh, or if you'd like, in front of your leg and down to your ankle. As you stretch that left arm up, keep the head in line with the spine, and keep reaching. And then if you feel comfortable, continuing to extend that left arm by the left ear for even a deeper stretch. And then come up. Bring the hands back to heart center and knees in front of you comfortably, and just take a breath. And let's take the arms back out to the sides, and the same thing on the other side, modified triangle stretch, keeping that left knee in the direction of your left toes. Right foot with that little pinky toe trying to touch the floor. Stretching up through the spine, stretching from fingertip to fingertip. And then as you inhale, stretching over to the left and either placing your hand on your thigh or all the way down to the ankle, stretching the arm up above your body. And if you feel comfortable, turning the palm and continue to stretch to the left so that that right arm comes closer to the right ear. And then come on up. Bring the knees a little bit closer together. And we're going to do some Kegel exercises. So I want you to take a deep breath, and as you exhale, I want you to imagine taking the opening of your birth canal up toward the belly button from the inside. So close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine tightening the opening to the birth canal. And then as you inhale, relax. Exhaling, tightening, and inhale, relax. Exhale, tightening. Now you want to keep your shoulders and your neck and your jaw relaxed. Only your bottom is tight. And inhaling, release. And exhale, tighten. And inhale, release. And one more time, exhaling to tighten those muscles of the pelvic floor. And inhaling to release. Now let's stand up for some standing exercises. Now bring your feet about a hip width apart. so that you could draw a line from your hip straight through the middle of your feet. Make sure that you're on the outsides of your feet, pulling up in the instep. Knees are slightly bent, hips are tucked a little bit under, pulling up in the abdomen, shoulders pressed down, chin tucked in, arms reaching toward the feet. This is mountain pose. And take a breath. Now close your eyes and start to shift forward and back, shifting from the heels to the balls of your feet, and then make the movement smaller until you find where your weight is equally distributed between the front and the back. And then start to shift from right to left, making the movement smaller until you find where your weight is equally distributed between both feet. Take a breath. Now open your eyes and find something to focus on, either on the floor or on the wall. Bring your hands to heart center, and we're going to step to the right and bring the left foot to the bottom of the right leg and see if you can balance. And if you feel balanced here, see if you can walk that leg up as high as you can, coming into the stork pose. Keep lifting up through the spine. And then step to the left, shifting your weight and coming into stork pose on the other side. Now take a breath and shift your weight back onto the right leg, coming into stork again. And if this feels comfortable for you, straighten the arms above the head. And then as you step to the left, take the arms out to the side, bring them back to heart center, and come into stork on the other side. And if you feel balanced, reach above your head again. Now open the arms out to the sides and step a little wider this time. Heels are out, toes are in. Turn the right foot to the right, knee facing the toes. Bend that right knee, look over the right hand, coming into warrior pose. Shift your weight back into that left foot. Lift up through the center of your body. And take a breath. Now turn that right foot forward. Bring the hands back to heart center. Take a breath. And then turn the left foot to the left, bend the left knee, arms out to the side, and look over that left arm. Keep pressing back into that right foot, trying to get that little toe on the floor. Feel the stretch from fingertip to fingertip. And then turn that left foot forward, bring the hands back to heart center, and bring the feet a little bit closer together back into mountain pose. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, bend the knees, bring the head forward, rounding through the upper back. Continue to breathe nice and easy as you round through the back, and just let gravity help to pull you a little bit further toward the ground. And take some deep breaths into your back. And the next time you inhale, start to roll up the spine. Head and shoulders are the last to come up. Now bring the palms together, separate your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart. Keep the feet facing forward. Start to bend the knees and flex at the hip joint, bringing the hips to the level of the knees and the torso parallel with the floor, coming into chair pose. Make sure that the knees are over the heels. Now swing your hips between your legs. If you need to, you can turn your feet a little bit outward, coming into squatting pose, pressing the elbows against the knees, getting the back straight, shoulders pressed down. And if you need to, use a bolster like Megan is using to help you get into this position. And take some nice deep breaths, stretching through the hips, stretching through the pelvis. And then let's come to sit on the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together, wrap your hands around the feet, and sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath, shoulders pressed down. Now bring your left arm behind you, holding onto your ankle, foot, or big toe. Open the angle of your knees to a 90-degree angle, stretching up through the spine, shoulders pressed down, and then if you feel comfortable, you can straighten that leg in front of you. And if you need to, you can use a strap. Now take the leg over to the right, bring the left hand to the left knee, and see if you can balance by taking the arm out to the side. Now lower that right leg down and pull that left foot in and just rest your hands on your knees for a moment, sitting up nice and tall, and take a breath. Now we're going to slide our right hand down the inside of the right leg, left hand pressing on the thigh, turning the torso up toward the ceiling, reaching for the ankle, foot, or big toe, and coming into the ear to knee pose. Now stretch that left arm out to the side, palm facing up, stretching up and over to the right, seeing if you can get a little bit closer, and take some deep breaths into your left side. And coming back up, take a breath. Now bring the soles of your feet together, knees at a 90-degree angle. Stretch up through the spine, and as you exhale, let yourself to come forward to reach for your feet. And take some deep breaths into your lower spine and into your back. And start to roll up the spine, pulling the heels in and wrapping the hands around the feet, coming back to the butterfly pose. Shoulders are pressed down, chin is tucked in, knees are reaching toward the floor. And in this position, let's do a couple of Kegels. Take a breath, and as you exhale, tighten the pelvic floor. And inhaling, relax. Exhaling to squeeze those muscles around the birth canal. Inhaling, release. Exhale and tighten. And release. And one more time, inhaling and exhaling to tighten. And inhale, release. Let's bring the right arm behind you, reaching for the ankle, foot, or big toe, opening up the angle of the knee. getting the back nice and straight, and if you feel comfortable, seeing if you can stretch that leg up. Take the leg out to the side, bringing the right arm to the right knee, and then see if you can balance. And lowering that left leg to the side, resting your hands on your knees, bring your feet in first, then rest your hand on your knees, stretching up through your spine, and take a breath. Place your right hand on your right thigh, left hand going down the inside of that left leg, reaching for the ankle, foot, or big toe, turning the torso up toward the ceiling and pulling that left ear toward the left knee. Stretch your right arm out to the side, palm facing up and coming over to the left, and take a few deep breaths into the right side of your body. And come up. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees at a 90-degree angle. As you inhale, stretch up, and as you exhale, come forward and relax. And get the back nice and straight as you come back up. And let's bring the knees together and come into child's pose. Separate your knees to accommodate for your belly. Sitting back on the heels. You can either rest on a bolster as Megan is doing. You can bring your hands in and rest your forehead on your hand, or you can straighten the arms in front of you and just rest your forehead on the floor. And take some nice deep breaths. The next time you inhale, come up into a tabletop. Hands are below your shoulders, knees are below your hips. If this is an uncomfortable position for you, you can also go on the backs of your hands as Megan is doing. Take a few moments to feel your spine. Make sure that your back is straight like a table and not arched. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, tuck the chin in and round through the spine, coming into a rounded cat stretch. And the next time you inhale, back to a tabletop. Take a breath, make sure the head is in alignment with the spine, shoulders are pressed into the back. Take another breath, and as you exhale, rounding into a cat stretch. Now, the next time you inhale, come through the table, bend the elbows, and bring your face toward the floor into a cat bow. And then as you exhale, push up and go right into a rounded cat stretch again. Inhaling, bending the elbows, coming down toward the floor, and exhaling, pushing up and rounding through the spine. And again, inhaling, coming down. And exhaling, coming up. And then continue rolling up through the spine. Take your arms in front of you. Palms are reaching in, facing in, arms are parallel. Up above the head, bring the palms together, hook the thumbs. And very slowly move the head to look at the hands. Bring the head forward And then open the arms, circling them behind you, and reaching for your fingers behind your back to interlace or grab your wrist and pull back on your shoulders. And take a deep breath into the front of your body. Now release the hands and bring the right leg forward. Interlace your fingers and place them on that right thigh. And as you inhale, shift your weight forward, lifting up through the front side of your body. Shoulders are pressed down, chin is tucked in, into the monkey. Now bring your hips back over the heels, switch legs and come on to the monkey on the other side. Inhaling and coming forward and lifting up. Bring the hips back, bring the leg back, curl the toes under, reaching forward, pushing yourself back into a garland pose. Feet are together, knees are apart, hands reaching forward and heels reaching toward the floor. And take a deep breath into your hips and into your low back. Now bring your knees forward and come back into a tabletop. Make sure the back is straight. Now shift your weight onto your left knee and straighten the right leg behind you. Now you can either stay in this position or you can lift the heel to the level of the buttocks, coming into the sunbird pose. Use your abdominal muscles to keep the back straight, and then see if you can lean into your right hand, lifting the left arm and reaching forward. Continue to breathe. Now bring the knee in and the hand down, curl the toes under and push back into the garland pose. And try to breathe some space between the vertebra and your low back. Now bring the knees down again, coming back into a tabletop position. And let your weight shift into the right knee, straightening the left leg behind you. Make sure that the back is straight, shoulders pressed in. And then if you're comfortable, you can lift the heel to the level of the hip, keep the foot flexed. And then shift your weight into the left hand and straighten the right arm and see if you can balance. And then bend your knee and bend your hands and just let your hips come back to your heels, back into child's pose. And continue breathing into your back. And then roll up the spine to sit on your heels. And if you need to, you can stretch out your wrists a little bit. And let's come on to the right side. Knees are bent and just comfortably resting on the floor. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. Now let's do some Kegels here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, pulling up the pelvic floor. And release. Exhale and tighten. Inhale and release. Exhale and tighten. Inhale, release. Exhale, pulling the pelvic floor up toward the belly button on the inside. And release. And one more time, exhaling to tighten. Everything else should be relaxed. And release. Now straighten that top leg, flex the foot, and then circle it in one direction, wiggling the toes. And then circle in the opposite direction. Now flex the foot and turn the foot and the knee up to face the ceiling. Bend the knee in and wrap your left arm around the leg, pulling it towards you. Flex the left foot and then extend that leg up, and you can reach anywhere on that leg up to the ankle, the foot, or the big toe, and see if you can pull that leg a little bit closer to you. And at the same time, see if you can straighten that lower leg. Now, if you feel off balance, keep that bottom leg a little bit bent. Now release that top leg, bend the knee, and bring the foot behind the bottom leg. Try to resist moving back onto your hips. Keep your hips forward. And then bring some energy into that right leg, flexing that right foot, and then lift the leg off the floor. Try to relax your upper body, your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. And then bring that leg down, bend the knee, bend both knees and bring them together. Rest the left arm on your left hip. And as you stretch the arm down toward the foot, turn the palm up and stretch the arm up toward the ceiling to the floor above your head. Allow yourself to roll onto your back. See if you can get that left shoulder on the floor. And then open the arms out to the sides and turn your head to the left. And take a couple of deep breaths. Now stretch into that left arm and continue to circle it down toward the feet, coming back onto your right side. And take a breath. Now using your hands, start to come up to a sitting position. And you can sit with either your legs crossed or in a half lotus. Hands resting on the knees, lifting up through the spine. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, think about pulling the belly button toward the spine. And inhaling, relax the belly. Exhaling, pulling it toward the spine so that we're working the abdominal muscles from the inside out. Inhaling, release. And exhale to tighten. And inhale to release. And you can also do Kegels during this time. And exhale to tighten. Inhale. And exhale, pulling the belly button towards your spine. And one last time, inhaling. And exhaling. And release. And let's come down onto the left side. Take a breath. straighten that top leg and circle the foot in one direction. Wiggle the toes. And then in the other direction. Now keep the foot stationary and flex the foot. Turn the toes and the knee upward. Bend the knee and pull it in, grabbing your knee and your leg. Then flex the foot and straighten the leg, reaching up the leg as high as you can to help pull that leg a little bit closer to you. And breathe some relaxation into the back of that leg. And then see if you can straighten the bottom leg or keep the knee slightly bent if you need to. Now release that top leg, bend the knee, and bring it behind the bottom leg. Take a breath into that bottom leg, flexing the foot, pushing through the heel, and lift the leg off the floor. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck and the jaw. And take a deep breath. And then lower that leg down, bring both knees together. Rest your right hand on your right hip. Turn the palm up and stretch the arm up to the ceiling and to the floor above the crown of the head. And then allow your body to roll onto the upper back, leaving your knees where they are, trying to get that right shoulder on the floor. And then open the arms out to the sides and look to the right. And take some deep breaths into your spine and into your hips, into your shoulders. And stretching into that right arm, continue to take it down toward the feet. And rolling back onto your left side. And take a breath. And let's use our hands to come back to sit up. And just sit with your legs crossed comfortably in front of you. Your hands on the outsides of your hips. Lift up through the back, tuck the chin in. Now take a breath and stretch into the left arm. Take the palm up and sliding that right arm a little bit to the right. Continue taking that left arm, keeping that left hip on the floor, head in alignment with the spine, feeling a stretch from hips to fingertips. And come up. Breath. And the next time you inhale, stretching into the right arm, palm facing up, and stretching over to the left. And come up. And let's get ready for relaxation. Sit comfortably in a chair or lie on your left side with a pillow under your head and one between your knees. Gently close your eyes and notice your breath. Slowly breathe in and out through your nose. If your nose feels congested, then breathe through your mouth. As you inhale, feel your belly expand. As you exhale, feel your belly relax. Breathe slow and easy, expanding your belly as you inhale and relaxing your belly as you exhale. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Now slowly inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Now exhale and count backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Inhale again for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. And then exhale slowly, counting backwards for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Keep breathing quietly and rhythmically while counting to yourself. Pause briefly at the end of each inhale and then at the end of each exhale. Cycle the breath. Feel the connection of the inhale to the exhale and the exhale to the inhale. Notice how your body feels as the flow of air changes directions from breathing in to breathing out. Now take a full breath, and with the next inhalation, try to deepen and slow the breath even more by breathing to the count of 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. And then backwards as you exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Continue breathing slowly and deeply. As you breathe, stay focused, stay relaxed, stay with your breath. Continue counting your breath. Keep the breath smooth and easy. Breathe fully so that your abdomen expands as you inhale and relaxes as you exhale. Feel the movement of your belly massaging your internal organs. With each breath, let your body, breath, and mind become one. Now continue to breathe slowly and deeply, bringing awareness to your face. Focus on your forehead and notice any tension. Try to make your forehead smooth and relaxed. Breathe relaxation into the space between your eyebrows. Feel your cheeks relax. Feel your jaw relax. With the next breath, release your jaw even more until your lips begin to open slightly. Now turn up the corners of your mouth into a half smile and notice how that makes you feel. Your face is fully relaxed. Now take another deep breath and feel relaxation spreading into your neck, shoulders, and down your arms. As you exhale, imagine tension leaving with the breath. Your neck is loose and relaxed. Now your shoulders can relax. Feel your shoulders soften and drift away from your ears as you feel more and more relaxed. Breathe relaxation into your arms, your hands, your fingers. Allow the fingers to unfold, relaxing deeper and deeper with each breath. Feel the warmth of blood flowing down your arms, through your hands, and into your fingertips. As you exhale, feel the relaxation spread to your chest, abdomen, and buttocks. Release tension as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply. Feel your muscles surrender to the breath each time you exhale. Exhale and release. Now breathe relaxation into your legs. Relax your thighs, your knees, your calves. Let go of your feet. Wiggle your toes and then relax. Take a breath and notice the feeling of warmth flowing down your legs, through your feet and into your toes. With each breath, imagine breathing in peace and calm. Be like ice melting in the sun. Hold on to nothing. Hold on to nothing but your breath. Notice the breath as it flows through your body. Be like a water lily swaying in the current of a stream. Imagine yourself swaying in one direction as you inhale, and then swaying in the other direction as you exhale. Move gracefully with the breath, inhaling peace, inhaling calm, inhaling total relaxation. Now be in this moment. Feel the miracle of life growing inside of your body. Breathe deeply and slowly. Continue to follow each breath, becoming one with your breath, becoming one with your baby. Feel the special connection you have with your baby. As you inhale, think about the oxygen flowing through your bloodstream, through the umbilical cord, then to the growing baby inside of you. As you exhale, think about letting go of all waste and impurities. Inhale health for both you and your baby. Imagine what it feels like floating inside a warm, protective womb. Listening to your mother's heartbeat, the sound of water gently moving around you. Feel your arms and legs floating in the amniotic fluid as your mother gently rocks you with every movement of her body. Feeling loved, feeling safe, feeling contented. Be in this moment. Carrying a new life connects you to every pregnant woman, past, present, and future. Take a few moments to embrace this amazing experience with your heart. Within you lies future generations, infinite possibilities. Appreciate the miracle that you are. Honor your body, feeling healthy and strong. Each time you relax, your body becomes stronger. Your body is strong and capable. When the time is right, trust that your body will safely birth your baby. Take a breath and imagine going into labor. You feel excited, confident, and relaxed. Use your breath to stay calm and focused. Imagine that each contraction of the uterus is like a wave, gradually building to a peak and then slowly subsiding. You are unable to control the contractions, but you can control your reaction to them. At the beginning of each contraction, take a breath and continue breathing slowly and rhythmically. Inhale and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale and count down. 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Stay with the breath until each contraction subsides. Now try to deepen the breath and count to 5. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. And exhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Between each contraction, continue to breathe slow and easy. Let the breath nourish and relax you. Flow with your breath, Flow with your body. Be in the moment. And now, let it go. Imagine holding your beautiful baby in your arms. Look deeply into your baby's eyes. Feel the special bond that you share, and know that your baby feels it too. Give your baby a kiss and imagine your baby smiling, happy and contented. Feel the happiness, feel the contentment, and notice yourself smiling too. Cherish the moment. Now take a deep breath and start to come back to your body. Stay with your breath as you slowly drift back into the room, into the here and now. With each breath, you feel refreshed and renewed. Remain peaceful and calm. Remember that the power to create calm in your body resides within you. Now stay relaxed as you begin to slowly move your body and open your eyes. With each breath, become more awake, more aware, more alert, and ready to meet the challenges of the day. Namaste.